Bottomless Pit is the 14th episode of Gravity Falls. In it, Stan, the Mystery Twins, and Zeus fall down a bottomless pit, and to pass the time, they just talk about stories. Shenanigans ensue. As of this episode, Stan has an upgrade to his fez. It's now a little more basic and has a little dot next to it, so now it looks like Pac-Man. As revealed in the commentary, the idea of the episode originally began where they wanted to use less backgrounds. So Alex tried to do a plot where the screen was black the entire time, but that didn't work. So instead it became an episode about the group telling different stories, which ironically cost more money to make new backgrounds. One story they came up with, which didn't make it to the episode, was Twinstitute, when Dipper and Mabel got to interact with different twins. Which I guess you can kind of see with the Shining Twins here in the test animation. In fact, there's also a test animation where you can see Dipper, Mabel, and Stan falling down a pit. The first story told by Dipper is voiceover. Dipper is embarrassed by his squeaky, cracky voice, so he gets Old Man McGucket, which we learn now in this episode that he lives in the dump, makes a little potion to give Dipper a new voice. But everyone hates the voice because he has this weird radio-sounding voice. Shenanigans ensue. Dipper's new voice in this segment is provided by A. Smith Harrison. Alex Hirsch hired him after hearing him in Justin Roiland's podcast. Dipper directly referenced Legends of the Gooble Gobble, when St. McGucket almost killed him with a giant robot. The bouncer and the bar itself was first seen in Headhunters. Close up of the bouncer's shoulder, we can see his new tattoos of a spider, a blue spider web, couple stars, fire, no heart for you, a sword, over the shoulder, and kind of an anarchy A without the circle around it. And then Zeus tells his story about a pinball machine. Zeus is trying to get the high score in a pinball game, and he's brought into the game. Shenanigans ensue. The pinball machine is incredibly detailed. The evil machine was originally supposed to be voiced by Sam Elliott, the most cowboy actor that has ever cowboyed, but this is still early on in Gravity Falls production, so I guess he turned it down. Stan talks about that time he brought the Green Bay Packers to the big game, but no one cares. Also, this hot chick with a one-piece swimsuit and brown hair, as we can see on the character design sheet, was originally supposed to be blonde and in a bikini, but then was censored because Disney. And then Mabel tells her story, too fake.
Oh my god, Bear's driving, how can that be?
Mabel's upset about Stan being Stan, so she uses the journal to find some golden teeth to make him be more honest. Unfortunately, he's a little too honest, and Mabel has to learn that it's okay to lie a little. Shenanigans ensue. The tax paper says 2012, so the show that Alex Hirsch wanted to be timeless is now definitely set in 2012, as this episode aired in 2013, and other crimes that Stan committed in this episode, including shoplifting fireworks, smuggling animals across state lines, parking in a handicap spot while being perfectly fine, tax fraud, and lying to the police. This guy on the TV is a caricature of Alex Hirsch. And then Mabel tossed the teeth into the bottomless pit, which we learn actually just a weird pit that kind of makes you fall for a while, then shoots you back up. And finally, Mabel outfit check. We see her in her wolf sweater, and then in a yellow sweater with a watermelon on it, her big sleep shirt, a blue sweater with like a mouse on it, not like an animal mouse, but like the mouse you click on the computer with, a pale plastic green sweater with yellow yarn on it, and a Native American costume. Our secret code is a new cipher system, because of course it is. But this is a simple, just number is letter. Decoded, our code is Football 2, Grunkle's Revenge. This is an alright episode. The pinball machine is kind of fun, but the other two stories, meh, they're alright. This is a very plain episode. I like the format of the episode, but I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but 5 out of 10.